Hello again, traders. Right, I didn't intend to make this video at all this afternoon. It's Friday, late Friday afternoon, but I did intend to make a video about these wick trades and sort of the progression and everything. So first of all, what I need to say is that I've closed 7.2 pips at 99% and just left a little bit on just to keep me interested. I use it as a learning tool really to see if price hits the levels that I expect it to, and so on and so forth. So there's my take profit down there. Stops set just above the entry price, but as I say, there's just 1% left on here, so it's pennies now as opposed to serious money. But the reason I wanted to, or the reason I made this video, is because I just cannot believe the progression. I was out wandering around with the family and the dogs, and we've had lunch out, and it was lovely. And I was thinking about these H4 sort of alarm calls and charts now, you know. So I've got back the H4 candle closed. Let's have a look, where are we? GBP, yeah, here. The H4 candles all closed a while back now. Well, 139 minutes to go to the next candle. So what are we? 20 past 3, so an hour and 40 minutes. 40 minutes past 3. So an hour and 40 minutes ago they closed. But you know, I was looking at these. I could see cable was looking extremely bearish. We're below all the levels. You know, I could draw a line on there, and you can clearly see we'd broken below all of the opens, and all we'd got is wicks below us there. So, and the same goes for, you know, all the pound pairs. So I was looking to get short on a pound pair. Plenty of choices there, you know, nothing below us in terms of support on GA. Same goes for GB CAD, GB CHUF, nothing, you know, just a great big wick fill there. And then there was no way they wanted to take this long, so it was just a question of finding the pair that fit the criteria. I didn't even have a look at pound yen, to be honest with you, but that fit the bill as well. We'd broken through that wick there, so you know, there's just nothing. It's just fresh air. So all we've got to do then is just go to the charts. Now, the point of this video was really to talk about the progression from, you know, 2 months ago I noticed the weekly charts, and I was looking at the big candles and looking for potential reversals to the long side, and not even really considering getting in short. And then I noticed the wick fills, only a week maybe ago, that they were giving us numerous opportunities. Because the problem was, no, let's go back. Weekly, 2 months ago, looking at the weeklies at the weekend, working out how to trade and doing really, really well with those. We're now at 10 pips with the 11 pips with that pound chuff, so that's going as expected. I mean, end of the day, there's not a lot going to happen. You can see this is clearly in a massive downtrend, so it was pretty much a no-brainer trade. But it's something I wouldn't have even noticed. That's the point of this video. It's something I wouldn't have noticed 2-3 months ago with the weeklies, and then looking only for big candles, not even wicks. And then we come to the noticing the big candles on the dailies and on the H4s. And before, and this is the point I'm trying to make, before I would have just gone through all of these and seen, you know, in the previous H4 alarm call at 2 o'clock, at 10 o'clock, there were no big candles, so I just would have totally written off that set of charts that we can see here as no trades, just wandered off, and that would have been that for the next 4 hours. But all of a sudden, we've got masses and masses of trades. Literally, you know, I've probably taken about 6, 7, 8 trades today. all over the place. I even took BTC short overnight, which I never trade. If you follow me, you'll know I never trade. And if you followed my progress, you'll also know that I'm a very, very, very conservative trader. You know, I was saying one trade a day and only 5-6 pips depending upon the volatility. You know, a little bit more if it's gold, a little bit more if you're looking to get money out of the indices. And now all of a sudden there's trades everywhere. You know, I've been doing this for so many years now, but up until COVID lockdown, really, I'd just been set in my ways, close the charts after 8:15, like clockwork. That's 8:15 in the morning. Tomorrow's another day. Maybe looking for an ADR trade, extended ADR. I mean, again, if you follow me, you know I've not been posting those sort of charts because I've not been looking for those sort of trades. In fact, after the 6 o'clock 4-hour bonanza this morning, I wasn't even considering trading at 10 o'clock. So it just shows you and there were multiple opportunities at the 10 o'clock 4-hour. There's multiple opportunities at this on this selection here, as I've shown you all those pound pairs there. I haven't even looked at all the others, because when I find a pair that looks interesting, then that won't go through there, will it? Though, oops, really getting in a mess now. When I find a pair that looks interesting, then I tend to concentrate on that, because you've got to move pretty quick with these H4s. Don't be so tempted to get in late with them, you know, but let's just delete that line. And, you know, I was looking at these. There's a wick fill there, ETH USD. BTC overnight. That was a great big move down on H4. So, you know, volatility, we thrive on volatility with what we do, and that was the point of this video, really, just to show you that you can find trades everywhere just by looking at these simple charts. And I noticed on Twitter a new person said that my charts would probably frighten people away. Yes, it's understandable that they may do that, but you know, really I could get rid of all of this and then I would just be trading off of that H4 chart there, exactly the same way as I've traded on that dashboard, or explained on that dashboard. I'd be looking at all of this here, seeing that we're below all of this stuff here. So here and here, all you need is a few lines on your charts. But this stuff, I can read this now in my sleep. Some of the indicators I don't even see, but I promise you, if you're new to what I do, everything on here has been sort of back tested for best part of, well, I've been doing this for well over 18 years now, but not all these indicators and the 3CR obviously, but I've had them on and off and on and off, as I mentioned in a tweet a little while ago, well, yesterday actually, and other people agreed with me as well, traders that have been doing this for 5 or 6 years. You know, second time around, the indicators are become even more clearer, important, because you've discounted the really rubbish ones. You've, as I said in a tweet, I probably had them on my charts, couldn't get the required results, dumped them without any more thought, but now I've worked out, you know, naked candle trading, as it were, which is what basically you're looking at when you look at all of these things, the daily, the weekly, even down to H1, M30. I've even put M15 on there now, because I can read these in my sleep. I need a couple of minutes to look at these, running down through the time frames, and I know exactly what I'm doing. So that's naked candle that's naked trading in its absolute most basic form, and I can do that. So don't worry about me having too many indicators or anything. I know exactly what's going on here. So, but you will do the same. And I want to get you to that stage. So you've got over 800 videos, you've got over 21,000 tweets, most of them with corresponding charts. So everything you need to get to this stage is on your is available to you, and it's free. So sorry for the long-winded sort of end of week video, but I think it has an important place, because open the charts and you can see trades because you've got a plan. At 6 a.m. I could see what I wanted to see on these charts. This is the 6. That would have been the 6 a.m. close. That would have been the 10 a.m. close. That is the 2 p.m. close. Or this is the 2 p.m. candle that's in play now. And when we were up here, I knew I wanted to trade that wick. I knew we were going down. If dollar's weak, this is the dollar index, then other anti-dollar pairs like Euro USD is highly likely to go long. Cable didn't do the opposite of the dollar actually in this case, but Euro USD up, dollar down, and you'd expect cable to do that. But that aside, all you have is these things open, and you've got a plan for the rest of the day then. So when you come, you expect that to be cruising down. UJ was definitely a short this morning for me, straight at this morning. And what you've got to remember also, sorry I am going on a bit now, but I'm really in the groove, is two of these are a downtrend, and two H4 candles making high, low, lower, high, lower, low is massive. And we've got this target here too, because as you know, 3CRs, I live and die by them. A 3CR is a statement of intent. So once, if you're testing that level, it's highly likely, because I've been watching these for well over a decade now, nearly 2, that they will try and break through that. So when I'm here looking at that wick, looking at that over there, I'm thinking, yes, get short every moment I can possibly get in there short. And then once I've got through there, I'm looking for a pullback. Well, where do we pull back to test? We test old support, broken as new resistance. Here's the pullback, and then boom, down we go. So what can I say? We can read these charts, what's going on. We've got a plan in place. I talked about CAD yen, or I talked about line chart 3CRs. Whoops. That is a break of the low, or the open of that candle is a significant break, and we've closed, and then we've popped back, and then we've crashed again. Where did we crash to? The actual 3CR low, trying to close below that. If we close below that, I would expect a pullback and a continuation. So once you learn how to read these things and understand what we're looking at, another line chart 3CR come down to test that low there. It didn't quite test it. I can see that from that eyeballing that. And then what have we done? We've crashed again. So it is just it's turbocharged my chart reading abilities. So sorry again for going on so long, but you can put this on double speed and I'll sound like Donald Duck, but you get the same results. Thanks for watching. Have a great weekend. Oh, and GB Chuff has had a little bounce, so there was no need to panic on this one. I wouldn't be surprised if it go down. If it does, it does. If it doesn't, it doesn't. I've got my my pip count out of that trade. So thanks for watching. Have a great weekend. Oh, and apologies if I sound a bit excited. It's because I am damn well excited. This is absolutely phenomenal, and I wish you all the best. Follow it, learn it as you can, and I will help in every way I can.